Scarlett, I need to talk to you for a moment. Is now a good time?
Sure, Victoria. What's going on?
I've noticed that the house hasn't been cleaned properly lately. Especially the living room. It's been feeling dusty.
Really? I clean every day. But what specifically is bothering you?
For example, behind the sofa. Or on top of the shelves. I'd appreciate it if you could pay attention to those areas too.
Okay, understood.
Also, about the meals you prepare. Can't you be a little more creative? I don't want to feel embarrassed when my friends come over.
I see. What kind of dishes would you prefer?
You should figure that out yourselves. I'm not home all day, you know.
Okay. I'll try making a variety of dishes.
And it seems like Henry has been so busy with work that the chores are being neglected. But you could help out more, right?
That's true. But I also have a job, so I'm doing my best with what I can.
That's not good enough. You should be spending more time with your family and not just focusing on work.
I understand. I'll try to manage my time better.
And when your parents visited the other day, they seemed a bit rude.
What? Did my parents do something inappropriate?
Not exactly, but I'd appreciate it if they could be a little bit more courteous.
I see. I'll make sure to let them know.
Are you really thinking about this household?
Of course I am.
It's not enough to only feel that way.
What?
I need you to take this more seriously, or it's going to be a problem for me.
Okay, I'll try harder.
Please do. And one more thing.
Yes, what is it?
You mentioned you had plans to go out with friends this weekend, but I need you to cancel them.
Well, that's going to be a bit difficult. I've already made plans.
You should cancel them for the sake of the family. You can make plans with friends anytime.
I'll think about it.
You should really change your attitude.
My attitude?
Yes. You need to be more humble and listen to what I'm saying.
All right.
If you put in more effort, it would make things easier for me. You're getting a bit cheeky, Scarlett. Could you respond quickly?
Victoria, what is it?
I have some good news for you. You'll be leaving this house.
What? Wait a minute, Victoria. What are you suddenly talking about? Did I do something wrong?
I know everything. You're just after my husband's inheritance, aren't you?
Inheritance? You think I'm after my father-in-law's inheritance?
That's why you're so eager to take care of him, right? Trying to manipulate my husband and snatch away the inheritance? You're nothing but a scammer.
What are you even talking about? I'm well aware that I don't have any inheritance rights. And I haven't heard anything about a will that would leave anything to me.
If you were a scammer, forging something like that would be easy for you. You're good at drawing on the computer, aren't you? With those skills, forging documents should be a piece of cake.
Drawing on the computer and forging documents are completely different skills. Can you please explain how you came to such a conclusion? This is so sudden. I don't understand at all.
The inheritance from my husband is all mine.
Wait, why are we even talking about this now? This is ridiculous.
I'm not giving you anything.
Answer my question. This makes no sense. Henry, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry for the sudden notice, but I'm thinking of going back to my parents' house for a while. Actually, I'm already on the bus.
What? What's going on? This is too sudden. Why are you going back home? Did something happen?
Well, your mom started saying some strange things, and we couldn't resolve it. So I decided to take a break.
Wait, so what exactly happened? Is Mom off on some weird delusion again?
I think that's probably it. I have no idea what triggered all of this, but it seems like she's acting on some sudden impulse. I'll send you a screenshot of our WhatsApp conversation so you can understand what's going on.
Got it. Send me the screenshot and I'll check it out right away.
Also, I'm worried about how you're going to take care of your dad.
It'll be fine. I can switch to remote work if I need to, so we'll manage. Dad isn't completely helpless either, so we can take it step by step. I know it's a tough situation, but since you're going back to your parents' place, try to take it easy for a bit. It might be a good chance to clear your head.
Thanks. It really helps to hear you say that, Henry. I'll leave everything to you then.
Take care on your way back. If anything comes up, just let me know anytime. Scarlett, did you make it to your parents' house safely?
Yeah, sorry for not getting in touch sooner. It's been pretty hectic.
No worries. Don't stress about it. By the way, I saw the screenshot. What is this? Why is the inheritance coming up all of a sudden?
Exactly. I have no idea why this is happening either.
Just so you know though, when I got home from work, Mom was in a great mood and had made a feast.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, can I show Dad a screenshot from WhatsApp?
I don't mind, but are you sure about this?
I wouldn't say it's ideal, but there's a reason I should show it to him.
Really?
If Dad gives the okay, I'll be able to explain things more to you. This might turn into an even bigger mess than we think.
I see. But if it's necessary, I trust your judgment.
Thanks.
Scarlett, life without you is so much more pleasant, isn't it?
Just knowing you're not here makes me feel lighter. It's been a long time since I felt this refreshed. You don't need to come back, seriously.
Victoria, is now a good time to talk?
Of course, but what do you need? Just so you know, I'm not planning to let you back into this house.
I still don't understand what's going on, and I can't seem to make sense of what you're saying. I went back to my parents' house because it was clear that you weren't being rational, so I thought it best to take a break.
How rude! I'm always calm, and I'm calm enough to recognize when a daughter-in-law is up to no good.
That assumption is completely wrong. I haven't done anything wrong, and it's troubling to be suspected like this. But I don't think talking to you in this state will get us anywhere. So I'm planning to stay at my parents' house a little longer.
I really don't mind if you don't come back at all, you know?
Well, my belongings are still at the house, so I'll have to come by at least once. But for now, I'll leave it at that.
Fine. Do whatever you want. But even if you do come back, you won't be allowed in without my permission.
Henry, I just got a message from your mom on WhatsApp. And she's saying the same kind of things again. It's hopeless. I just can't get through to her.
I see. So Mom's still the same, huh?
How are things on your end? What is your dad saying?
Yeah, about that, I was actually about to tell you. We've got some good connections, and we managed to finalize things just in time. It seems like the formalities are already underway, so we're in a better place now.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. I'm feeling a bit more relieved now.
They're planning to start moving things forward early next month, so we should prepare accordingly. We need to be ready to respond quickly if anything comes up.
Got it. I'll start preparing with that in mind. Let me know if there's anything else we need to do.
Yeah, thanks. Let's work together and get through this. It's going to be tough, but we'll make it through together.
Of course. As long as I'm with you, I feel like we can get through anything. Thank you.
No one told me about this. I said you're not allowed to enter this house without my permission. Did you get my approval? Why are you back here?
I informed you ahead of time that I was coming to collect my belongings. I'm just here as we agreed.
That's just an excuse. You're planning to steal something valuable from this house, aren't you? I won't let that happen. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Feel free to watch me. I have nothing to hide. But since we're in the same house, is there really a need to talk over WhatsApp? Wouldn't it be quicker to discuss this in person?
I don't want to get close to you. Who knows what you might do? If someone like you did something to me, it would be a disaster.
I see. Are you aware that everything you're saying is completely irrational? I'm just here to pick up my things.
Just hurry up and get out. I don't want a daughter-in-law who's after my husband's inheritance, living in this house. My poor son, having married such a con artist. You must have tricked him. I don't want anything to do with a scammer, so get divorced and leave.
I've practically already left. And we've already divorced a while ago.
What? Is that true?
That's why I'm here to pick up my things. I'll be done packing soon, so can we end this WhatsApp conversation? I'll leave the house key in the mailbox when I leave. Is that okay with you?
Oh, well, in that case, fine. You've finally given up. Never step through that door again. Never come back.
Understood. Well then, I'll take my leave. Goodbye.
Scarlett, I don't understand this. What is going on here? You know, don't you? Tell me. How long are you going to ignore me? Scarlett, what on earth is this?
What's going on? I don't know what you're talking about, so please explain things in order.
My husband left the divorce papers and walked out. Can you believe that? And then Henry left right after him. I can't take this. It's all because you've been deceiving them, isn't it? This is all your fault. Give them back to me. Why did this happen?
Can I ask you one thing? Where did you get that idea?
What?
The idea that I'm after your husband's inheritance. Where did you even get that information?
Huh? You should know better than anyone. Your actions are proof enough.
My actions?
Your parents' bakery went under, and now they're buried in debt, right? That's why you're after my husband's inheritance.
Excuse me? That's completely untrue.
You're trying to steal my husband's inheritance to pay off that debt. I know everything.
Our bakery is still doing well, actually. What makes you say something like that?
Huh? But when I passed by the shop the other day, it was a drugstore. I thought it had closed down.
About that, we just relocated the shop. The old place was too small, so we moved to a new location.
Relocated? Nobody told me that.
We started feeling that the store was too small for the number of customers we were getting. So we moved about 30 yards from the original location to a larger space. I thought I mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure I did.
What? I had no idea.
And if the shop were in trouble, I would have reported it first thing. Besides, your husband is still in good health except for his leg issues. Talking about inheritance is really jumping to conclusions, don't you think? It's not something I've ever considered.
But I couldn't help but suspect you were lying.
That kind of thinking is exactly why your husband asked for a divorce. It's your attitude that caused this.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. That's what he told me. But why Henry?
Henry came to me, but your husband didn't. They've both chosen their own paths now.
What? What do you mean? Henry is with you? But you two got divorced, didn't you? Why are you together?
We tied the knot again a little while back. Henry needed to take care of the paperwork to take my last name.
Why would he go through the trouble of doing that?
Henry decided on his own to take my last name. He also wanted to reaffirm our relationship.
What? I can't believe this.
From here, Henry would like to speak with you, so excuse me.
How could this happen?
Mom, it's me.
Henry! Is it really you, Henry? Am I being tricked?
It's really me, I swear. First of all, Dad decided to go into a facility on his own. It has nothing to do with you. It was his decision.
A facility? What do you mean by that? Did Scarlett have something on him? Did she force him into the facility? Is that what happened?
Of course not.
Scarlett must be pulling the strings behind the scenes. That's why you, Henry, accepted the humiliation of taking your wife's last name, right?
Here we go again. Mom, you really haven't changed.
What? What do you mean?
I'm the one who decided to take Scarlett's last name. She didn't force me to do anything.
Why? Why would you do something like that?
Because I'm tired of being your son. Every time something happens, you let your imagination run wild, create a whole story in your head, and accuse completely innocent people of being criminals or worse. I'm really fed up with this cycle. How many times has this happened now?
What?
This time, you've gone so far as to accuse my wife of something so serious that she was practically forced out of the house. Calling her a scammer. And then there's Dad, talking about his inheritance when he's still healthy, making such ominous assumptions.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I can't take it anymore. I'm done.
Henry, wait!
I can't forgive you for this, even more than all the times before. So I'm cutting ties.
No! Don't say you're cutting ties.
I think you now understand why Dad wants a divorce.
What? No!
I'm leaving the rest to our lawyer.
You even got a lawyer involved?
Since, no matter what I say, you'll twist it to fit your own story and make someone else the villain, I've decided to leave it to a professional.
This can't be happening. I can't believe this.
So, goodbye.
Henry, wait! Scarlett! I apologize for everything I've done to you. I'm sorry. So please, lend me $50,000. I'm going to find a lawyer just as good as my husband's and hire them. If I pay enough, they'll surely convince my husband not to go through with a divorce. That's why I need $50,000. Since your parents' bakery is doing well, you must have some money, right? I'll pay you back with my husband's inheritance when it eventually comes.
Here we go again with the delusions. Yeah, I'm done with this. Do you really think I'd ever take your side? Stop interfering in our lives any further. Your behavior has already shown us everything we need to know. Don't involve yourself with us anymore. Goodbye. After that, Victoria's delusions worsened even more. Her distrust and obsession with the family intensified, leading to increased conflicts with those around her. She was forced to live alone, and she became consumed by the delusion that someone was trying to deceive her every day, isolating herself even further. One day, she got into a big argument with the neighbors. She became angry at the noise from children playing and tried to chase them away. The situation escalated to the point where the police had to intervene, and ultimately, she was forcibly hospitalized due to mental health issues. Unable to admit her mistakes, she ended up living a lonely life. As for us, we are now free from her pressure and enjoying peaceful, happy days. Henry has overcome the break with his mother and is doing well. We visit my father-in-law regularly, and it's reassuring to see that he has made new friends and is enjoying his time there.
Olive, there's something important I need to tell you.
What is it, brother? Did something happen?
Yep, you see, Mom messed up.
What? What do you mean she messed up?
She stole my wife Bezra's money.
What? No way. I noticed that Mom and your wife didn't get along very well, but I don't think that Mom is the kind of person who would do such a thing, though. Are you sure this isn't some mistake?
I wanted to think that as well, but in reality, the money that was in Bezra's bank account is now gone. We also realized that the money in our joint savings account was slowly disappearing. And not only that, but Bezra herself came crying to me saying that Mom was stealing stuff from her. I need to protect Bezra as her husband.
Kazim, I don't think that your wife is saying the whole story.
Huh?
Do you hear what Mom had to say as well?
What's the point in listening to what a thief has to say?
Huh?
A mother that steals her daughter-in-law's money. I'm embarrassed for her as her son.
But doesn't that mean that only you listen to what Berza had to say?
I told you already, Mom is a thief. There's no point in asking her what happened. The words of a thief can't be trusted, even if she is my mother.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm telling you that you just one-sidedly decided that Mother was a thief, even though you didn't even listen to what she had to say.
Hey, Olive, you're acting a bit strange. I said that the words of a thief can't be trusted.
So, you found her in possession of this missing money?
No, but it's only natural to assume that she already used it. Mom is definitely the culprit here.
I'm saying that you're just calling her a thief for no good reason. Are you reading what I'm texting you, or are you just ignoring it?
If you want to side with the criminal, then go ahead. You take care of Mother.
Huh? What do you mean take care of her?
I kicked Mom out of the house earlier.
What?
I had her take the bare necessities and leave. We're going to sell the rest of her possessions to make up for the money she stole and let her off without telling the police. She should be thankful for that.
You need to do a little bit more investigation, brother.
What?
I applaud your spirit in wanting to protect your wife, but obviously it's also clouding you from making the correct judgment. And because of this, I think you made a terrible mistake by kicking Mom out.
What did you say?
Besides, why would Mom, who's far from poor but is in fact overflowing with money, stain her hands with something that risky? That's why I'm telling you that you need to ask Mom her side of the story as well.
No, but...
I'm done talking with you. You're not thinking straight right now, brother, and therefore it's no use trying to reason.
What did you say?
I'll listen to what Mom has to say. Then I'll decide whether to take care of Mom or not. Goodbye. Mom, where are you right now? Hello, Olive. I'm at the platform of a station. Well, you see, Kazim and his family. They kicked you out of your house, right? Oh, so you already heard. It seemed he didn't even listen to what you had to say, so why don't you come over to my house first? Is that all right? Yup, for now. Brother sounded like he just believed completely what his wife told him, and I think he's making a mistake. I thought that I needed to hear your side of the story first. If in the unlikely situation that you did in fact steal the money, then I'll have to think things through. To be honest, I don't see any reason for you to need to steal someone else's money. Alib, you really are always calm. I mean, brother went to a good university, and it seems like he has a good reputation at work too. But whenever it's something to do with his wife, he suddenly becomes an idiot. An idiot? I think that that's the case this time as well. I see. So I guess I'll ask you, but what really happened? There's his money, right? Of course I didn't steal it. I don't think someone as careless with money as her has any money to steal in the first place. I thought so. Understood. Oh, the train came. Okay, get on the train and get off at F station. Is 30 minutes from now alright? I'll pick you up the rotary in front of the south exit by car. Alright, thank you.
Olive, tell him I need money.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand the thought process you must have had to say something like that the day after you called Mom a thief and kicked her out.
It can't be helped. I tried directly contacting Mom, but it seems she's blocked me, which means that the only way I can reach her is through you.
Well, will you first tell me why you need her money?
Oh yeah, I got home from work earlier, but Bezra wasn't here. I thought she must have gone somewhere, but looking carefully I noticed that all of her stuff was gone. I went to our bedroom and saw that on the table there were divorce papers and a letter.
What did the letter say?
I'm going on a trip with the person I truly love. Don't look for me, it said.
She ran away?
Don't say it like that. Bezra, oh Bezra. I never thought she would leave me like this. But I loved her so much that I would have given her my entire life.
I understand that you don't want to believe this is happening, but will you please stop being an idiot even at times like this?
An idiot?
You wanted me to tell Mom to give you money, right? Which means that you don't have any money now, right, brother?
Yeah, I had a bad feeling after seeing Bezra's letter, so I checked my bank accounts. Apparently someone had been withdrawing my money little by little. This afternoon, my last $2,000 was taken.
So she ran away and used your money to escape?
There was $45,000 in the account before I got married.
There was that much, but you didn't notice until now? Did you tell her the PIN or something?
Yeah, I had Olive take care of all our finances.
Still, you didn't need to give her the money from when you were single as well.
But I believed her and let her take care of it.
That's why I'm calling you an idiot, because you believe everything Bearza tells you. Did anything else happen?
Oh, right. I was opening every drawer to see if anything else had been stolen, and I found a paper saying I needed to leave this house.
What? You need to leave?
Apparently the rent wasn't being paid.
Oh, that's right. Ever since you and your wife started living together, you were the one who paid for the rent, right?
I needed to leave by the day after tomorrow, apparently.
I see. This means that the money you were going to use to pay for the rent was taken by Bearza as well.
All I have left is the $20 of cash in my wallet.
So that's why you were asking Mom to give you money. You remembered that Mom inherited a vast fortune from her father who was an investor, huh? It seems making you not tell Bearza about it was the right decision.
Hey, what should I do now?
Brother, there are some things that Mom wants to tell you.
From Mom?
She says that there's something she needs to tell you about Bearza.
What?
She says that Bearza's cheating on you.
What?
The day before yesterday, she was going to visit her father's grave and was heading to D Station. That's when she saw Bearza and another man enter a love hotel with their hands held together.
What?
Mom was shocked and followed them until the entrance, where she took a picture.
My God.
But it seems that Bearza noticed that Mom had found out. Mom wanted to tell you about it yesterday, but Bearza was faster and cried to you saying that she had stolen her money, and you know the rest.
This can't be true.
You running out of money was probably another factor.
What do you mean?
Can I say it to you?
Tell me.
You were being treated like her personal ATM.
What?
She had no more money to steal from you, and you were about to find out she was cheating on you. So she decided that it was time to leave. She made sure to take every last penny, it seems.
No way, but this must be a nightmare. There's no way Bezra would...
Hello, brother. Mom says she deposited $10,000 in your account.
What? Really?
She says to do as you please with the money. Maybe to borrow a new house or find Bearza or something.
Mother?
But she says not to come meet her for the time being.
What? Why?
Kazim, you forgot that you messed up 2 times in the past year already when Bearza was involved, right?
What? What are you talking about?
First off, you were fooled by Bearza's obviously fake crying when she told you that I was bullying her, and so you kicked me out of her house, right? And secondly, what happened the day before yesterday? Again, you were fooled by her poor acting and believed it when she told you that Mom had stolen her money, and so you kicked Mom out without even listening to what she had to say.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but...
Do you know what Mom is saying?
What?
She says that your furious face when you kicked her out of the house was so similar to your father's when he was tricked by another woman and began continuously insulting Mother. She doesn't know what you'll do if you see her again, so she doesn't want you to come and meet her for the time being.
Don't tell me, but is Mom telling me this through you because...
Yup, she doesn't want to text or talk to you on the phone, she says.
No way.
Well, be glad she didn't just cut ties with you.
Huh?
I'll live with Mom from now on. Why don't you settle things with Bearza first?
What do you mean settle things?
Mom showed me the picture of Bearza with another man, and I'm certain this other man is a friend of yours.
What?
I'll get the picture from Mom and send it to you later. It'll probably be useful if you want to find Bearza and punish her or something.
Olive.
Well, I'm going to be busy taking care of Mom from now on, I guess. Bye.
Yep. Thank you for your help, and sorry for what I did.
After that, Brother no longer became an idiot. He immediately found out where Bearza and his friend was and swiftly brought punishment upon them. Apparently, the money she stole from Kasim was given back to him by her parents. Bearza, now in debt, now constantly works every day from day to night to pay back the money. Kazim's friend also was made to pay an alimony alongside Bearza, and after that, he left her hometown. Kazim was now single, and eventually paid back the $10,000 Mom gave him. It seems Mom recognized Kazim's efforts to make up for his mistakes, and said, "It looks like Kazim is working hard." I think it will take a bit more time until the two of them fully make up, but I have no doubt they will soon be back together again.